So what is it that we can do in order to provide us some protection or reduce the risk that we will acquire coronavirus infection? There's some personal things that we can do. We've talked about hand hygiene. That's very, very important. Avoiding people who are coughing and sneezing. During flu and now coronavirus season, when you greet someone, don't stick out your hand. Do an elbow bump so we don't transfer virus from my hand to yours, for example. Those are simple things. And of course, if you become ill, please cough and sneeze into a tissue, or they can come on suddenly. Crook your elbow and sneeze into your elbow. You don't want to broadcast it across the room because you may contaminate some other people. Now, there's some other things. If the virus comes into your community, we may be listening to our public health authorities, and they may be recommending what they call social distancing. Obviously, if the virus can be spread from person to person through close personal face-to-face contact, the less face-to-face contact we have, the less likely we are to catch it or to give the virus to someone else. Well, what does that mean? Well, that means avoiding events where there are lots of people all together, particularly in enclosed rooms. For example, if you go to religious services regularly, maybe be reverent at home and not join the congregation. Don't go to that Vanderbilt basketball game. There are going to be a lot of people there. Think about things in your family that you would do if the virus struck into the community and there were kind of recommendations. Who would take care of the children? What sort of plan do we have for that? How about Uncle Tom's medicine? He needs some medicine that the doctor's given to him. Does he have 2 or 3 weeks worth of supply on hand just in case? Those sorts of things that we can think about that seem very simple are worth a family conversation now before the coronavirus hits. And on the business side, if you're involved in a business, who can work at home? All those meetings, do we have to be in the same conference room or can we all call in? Anything we can do to spread ourselves apart are probably good and will help reduce the contagion in the community.